today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. Mac Jones and the New England Patriots taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that.
So, Week 6 Patriots. Schön, dass ich am Ende der letzten Aufnahme gesehen habe, dass mein Mikro gar nicht eingestellt war. Dank dem neuen OBS-Update hat er nämlich mein Mikro nicht erkannt, beziehungsweise mein anderes Mikro genommen. Naja, gibt es halt eine Folge ohne sinnloses Geschwafel. So. Dann wollen wir mal A-Rod. RPO. Oh.
Now the man from Utah, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Ja, super Spiel letztes Jahr.
Jones last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s. Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play.
Ich verstehe nicht, wieso ich kann das
pick up a first down.
On first down, Rodgers. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Starting goal.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So the completion good for
3rd and inches.
And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And again, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Amari Rodgers complete.
Sehr gut.
He's going to have a Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Da kommt der Safety Blitz.
On first down. It's Jones.
Fuck, das war meiner. Aber 10 Yards. Wir müssen mehr. Pro Spiel ein Touchdown ist schon eine Pflicht. Noch der Action hier, ne? Sehr gut. Rodgers zu Rodgers. So.
This drive hasn't it been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it's have to be
Das gibt's doch nicht.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been...
Wie ist denn der jetzt da durchgekommen? Oh. Wer war es? Unser Center hat ihn laufen lassen. Hätte vielleicht klappen können. Ne? Aber gut. Schade nicht.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Der nächste Blitz.
Down the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Ja, das ist der andere Linebacker. Das ist der andere Linebacker.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard and it leads to a third down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Ah, das war mein Fehler. Ich dachte, ich krieg den. Ich dachte, ich krieg den. Hätte ihn gelockt, hätte ich ihn gekriegt. Fuck. Ich hätte den Ball nicht fordern sollen. Er hätte ihn auch schön lobben können in die Ecke, ne? So, Mac Jones.
Throwing Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Cleveland Cincinnati 4-1. Tampa 3-2.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And they'll get him down as he's inside.
Und heute das letzte Spiel gewonnen. Wunderbar. Ich glaube, bei uns das einzige Team, das uns in die Quere kommen kann, unsere Division. Der ist 2-3. Die sind von denen ist ja eh irgendwie für die ist ja die Schwester. Rams 3-2 und
A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 10 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
I was so glad you asked for a couple offensive linemen to take to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
Now Jones.
War der Corner.
The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Kansas mit 2-3.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it should be able to overcome.
Packer bench.
Will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
What?
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Ja, 10 vor 5.
Okay.
6?
Ja. Komm mal.
On second down, it's Jones, and he stopped immediately there.
Der Mecker nicht auf den Block.
Gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Ich meinte, war geblockt. Temperature.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
Fumble. Oh. Tonjen, Digga.
36-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just believe the offensive players were not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players, knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football, and they still find ways to knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery.
Jawohl.
And now this
Instant Turnover. Sehr gut. Direkt wieder geholt, Defense stark. Ich bin der beste Receiver. Ich bin der beste Receiver, Junge. Das mir reinbuscheln. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of
rein in den First.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Ich glaube, es ist ganz gut, wenn ich nicht den blocke, den ich blocken soll. Eigentlich soll ich weg. Egal.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Zum Glück ist diese Patriots Super Bowl-Ära vorbei. Comebacks? Nee, wir machen keine Comebacks.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Give to Jones.
Stark, Jones, stark. 12 Yards. Und Tonyan ist verletzt. Fumble-Gott.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Stark. Touchdown.
Inside the 5. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Sehr gut. Habe ich den Corner mitgenommen.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken
Da haben wir den Corner erfolgreich mitgenommen.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here comes Mac Jones and the rest of the Patriot offense. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one.
Gut, Defense. Mac Jones ist kein Quarterback. Das ist kein Franchise-Quarterback. Den werden wir wohl irgendwie...
They'll start the drive with Harris. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jones
da löst er sich.
Henry here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
first down.
Läuft jetzt bei den Patriots leider, ne?
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And it is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Das ist der Fumble. Und der Pick 6, der ist gut im Score, ne?
And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. And in the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season.
Aaron Jones muss doch mehr.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Also der kommt so easy an Bakhtiari vorbei. Ist ja wohl krass, oder? Am besten Left Tackle im Spiel. Kommt er einfach so easy vorbei. Oder? Ach, das war der gar nicht. Achso, der hat den gar nicht richtig gepackt. Okay.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
Hier dafür.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So, das heißt, der Wind geht nach rechts. Das müsste eigentlich so schießen. Ja, siehst du? Auf dem PC echt bitter, dass sie das einfach nicht in den Griff kriegen. Naja. Ich habe gelesen, dass auf dem neuen Madden irgendwie nur 500 Spieler online sein sollen, durchschnittlich. 5 Punkte, ey, Safety und Field Goal. Nicht schlecht. Sieht auch nicht oft.
He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing, he's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press, you'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock.
Ich bin froh, dass ich bei den Kansas Lions-Fan bei den Packers nicht froh, aber dass ich so einen Quarterback habe und nicht so einen. Sehr gut.
To the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like their receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Packer defense getting set to go again. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
Ja, 2 Picks.
And how about the emotion
2 Picks und ein
the
Fumble.
defensive team is generating for the entire team, creating the turnovers, what they call
2 Picks, ein
takeaways,
Fumble.
and turning those into points for their team. That's why they
Wunderbar.
have the lead, and that's got to be exciting for those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
Warum auch immer der links abgehoben ist.
Carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones.
Und er findet nichts.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the offense will take over with a new...
So, wieder klassisch hängen geblieben. Jetzt regnet es. Hat es vorher auch geregnet? Das glaube ich nicht. Ich glaube, es hat vorher nicht geregnet, oder? Na, jetzt hat es angefangen zu regnen. Ne?
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Nein, jetzt habe ich das Versehen gedrückt.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Das Stretch Plays sind so laufen.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on
Gedrückt, ey.
around the NFL.
Alter, ich snappe und er reagiert nicht. Kann doch nicht sein, ey.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from
Meine Güte, ne?
Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top unsuccessfully.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Boah, ey, Junge.
Now Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to
Der snappt und der reagiert dann halt nicht.
line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Oh, ich hab den nicht gesehen da. So ist ja die Kamera so nah gewesen. Das ist ja mein Fehler.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. The Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Can this defense hold them out? 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're 4th and goal. And the Patriots.
Alter, der wirft die halt wieder zu schnell.
So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Naja, es kommt McDonald's. Wir gut sind hier und Safety.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage.
Starke Führung zur Halbzeit.
Time has run out on this first half. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin our tour, the trip up to Toronto, Canada, and that one closing in on halftime with the Cowboys out on top. Big Zeke, Ezekiel Elliott, 2 touchdown runs. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. Kirk Cousins throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game as they beat the visiting Washington football team. Matt Ryan, strong in the victory as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22. Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room,
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. Take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for.
Sack.
Down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've got the lead right now, and last week they were able to defeat the Atlanta Falcons here as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Weiß nicht, wie lange Rodgers noch macht. 3-4 Jahre.
And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards.
16 Rushes, jetzt müssen wir noch ein bisschen schonen.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That is
corner gepennt, ey.
Rodgers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. On second down, it's
Ach, den habe ich geschubst.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the
Ah,
field.
den habe ich geschubst. Aber dass ich nicht selber entscheiden kann, weil ich blocken möchte.
So
Ne?
this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Rodgers again now. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Third and
Without the
6.
previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Oh, hätte ein bisschen weit mehr gewartet, ey.
And incomplete. So out comes a field goal
Geht nach
team
links,
for
oben
the
geht nach
second
rechts.
time here
Also
today.
das
This from
links.
36 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So he's been automatic to this point of the season. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Bills, Jets 10-10. Ich hoffe, dass die Jets letzte Woche abgeschlachtet worden sind.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Als erstes interessiert mich halt nur die NFC-Teams.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Oh. Wirf einfach nicht auf Alexander.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really
freut sich Aaron, ne?
This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Stark.
The contact well timed there, and now
Colts 5-1. Stark.
the Patriots send
Matt Ryan.
as he's on here to punt it away.
Ryan Taylor.
It's called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out
Miami
will come the
4-1.
offense as they take over. Now the Packers get set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers, open man left side. It's the tight end DeGuara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
Den hat der... Wie viel Zeit der hat, ne? Okay, nicht so viel, aber... Oh, ich habe ihn gehabt, ey, aber der Corner hat das gut gemacht. Oder der Safety? Wahrscheinlich. Ja, das hat er gut... Ich hatte ihn, ne? Ja, ich hätte vielleicht anders fangen müssen. Ja, gut.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play.
Als ob.
Bring up 4th down. Here's Chris Jones now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Alter, jetzt 2 Stiff an.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Patriots take over.
Und die Ravens führen 28-0 gegen die Panthers, die 5-0 stehen. Die Ravens stehen 4-1. Nicht schlecht. Nicht schlecht.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Also maximal 20 Rushes kann man im Halfback geben, ansonsten nutzen wir den immer mehr ab.
They'll run again with Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry for Harris. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Sie müssen jetzt in den nächsten 2 Drives scoren, damit das nochmal spannend wird.
First down run. Here's 2nd and 2. An option handoff given to Harris. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some.
Matt Lafleur, ey. Wer so gut wäre mit einem anderen Team, glaube ich nicht.
Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays.
That's alleine.
It's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
Now a 2nd down and 6. They hand this off to Harris. And a short gain here down to the 22. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Jones.
Glück gehabt, Alter. Spät gesehen. Da stand er schon ein bisschen. Und Lions kriegen auch das mit den Bears, der habe ich noch gar nicht gesehen.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Baltimore Ravens.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Jones from the gun.
Und da ist der Sack und der Fumble und Scoop and Score. Hearts.
The 30. 10.
Let's go. Patriots, ihr müsst euch versuchen mit Mac Jones irgendwie. Der kann nichts.
Kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually get.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
Der war unten, ne? Ich glaube, der war... Ja, gibt's halt einen Sack für Gary, auch nicht schlecht. Das ist auch nicht schlecht. Es gibt, glaube ich, sogar mehr XP, ne? Schade.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Badgley.
Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe it's not playing keep away.
Kann man mal Dings ein bisschen laufen lassen, ein bisschen Schubladen machen.
At their own 26. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. That is incomplete.
Den denn geworfen.
Popped up in the air, I'd expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Sehr gut.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box.
Oh, gib mir den Ball.
Trying to keep them from
Oh, da wirft er den so weit.
They want to show the world they're up to the challenge. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed.
Ah, Rodgers, ey. Hast du Druck? Nee, gar nicht. Aller free. Ja, okay, ich hätte vielleicht noch warten müssen, bis ich irgendwie... Na, er hätte ja auch einen Bullet-Pass dahin feuern können, ne? Ja, jetzt zu früh
You do so.
gefordert.
Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. On first down, Jones. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Okay.
And now the red flag is out on the field.
Also wenn die CPU challenged, heißt das eigentlich immer, dass es ich glaube, da gibt es nichts zu challengen. Was war denn das für ein... Ich sage, Matt LaFleur, ey, was ein Headcoach. Überbewerteste Headcoach. Wow. Super. Der überbewerteste Headcoach.
This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back to throw. Jones. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Jones now.
Und das ist der gute Pick.
Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Aaron Stokes. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Boy, so another it feels like he's...
Ja, stark, ne? Von ihm.
On first down. It's Jones. And he sneaks his way
Kriegt keine Yards zusammen.
here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
And that pickup of a first down,
Gehen wir mal rechts lang. Laufen wir mal rechts.
because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
It's so frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this will probably get away from them.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be
Komm nicht mit Nils hier, ne?
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Rodgers going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's
stark.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st.
Jawohl, da ist er drin.
He's gonna take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones.
Hat in 6 Spiele 5 Touchdowns.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
Next step.
21 points.
Richtung Playoffs.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Mac Jones wirft nochmal Pass.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Das ist in der Situation, wo man die Defense ein bisschen
The 25-yard line.
trainieren kann.
Now the Patriot offense
Die
set to
garantiert
take
werfen
over
werden, wo
again.
dann nochmal
Let's
schön ein
just
paar
be
Picks
frank.
geben kannst.
They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
Da regt er sich auf.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now left side on this swing pass. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
To put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They control this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end.
Aaron, wir sind gut, aber ich glaube gegen Super Bowl Teams so wie...
Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should.
Okay.
Other throws.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
San Francisco, San Francisco, wir haben der letzten Mal verloren.
Now wide to Harris. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Tampa wird auch schwierig.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on
Lines kommen, aber...
as expected, they're going for it to keep the drive
Und
on.
Alexander.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
4.
Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Ja, der wird zur Seite geschossen.
Strictly for pride.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Wo kommt der her?
Jones. takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Now leaving with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. 17 seconds now on the clock here.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
So possession goes over here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last
Das ist der nächste Pick. Und vielleicht sogar Pick 6.
Got some space here.
Yes.
Into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Was Belichick?
Defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
Sehr schön. Defense 5 Picks geholt.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Sehr gut. 5 oder 1 jetzt. 5 und 1.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Packers, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions.
Oh, nächste Woche geht's nach Detroit.
The loss here will move them
Da
back
freue
to
ich mich ja.
503. And
Nach Detroit.
turn things around next week as they have a date at
Den
Soldier
1-5
Field
allein.
with the Chicago Bears.
Die Patriots müssen gegen die Bears ran.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles
Also ich
Davis,
glaube,
my
die Bears
broadcast
werden auch
partner, and our
durchmarschieren.
entire crew. We'll catch you next time.
So, die Division sieht nämlich folgendermaßen aus. Wir sind mit 5-1 vorne und die Bears sind hinter uns mit 4-1. Also die könnten uns noch irgendwie ein bisschen gefährlich werden. Ansonsten in der NFC sind wir jetzt auf 1, nachdem die Panthers verloren haben. Bears, Saints. Also NFC North und South sind die stärksten. Da kommen die meisten guten Teams her. So, die Stats nach 6 Wochen. Brady führt. Mit Reception, mit Passing Yards. Rodgers ist da auch gut mit dabei. Haben wir hier irgendeinen Rookie? Mayfield, ey. Irgendeinen Rookie rumfliegen. Guck mal, Davis Mills. Goff. Matt Corral für die Seahawks. Ist da oben mit dabei. So, Rushing. Jonathan Taylor, Chubb, McCaffrey, Aaron Jones, ja. Cook hat schon 9 Rushing Touchdowns. Robinson auch. Boah, nach 6 Wochen, ey. Da müssen wir uns ranhalten, ne? Receiving sind wir nicht mehr auf 1. Gibt es denn hier einen Receiver, der irgendwie an mich rankommt? Rookie-mäßig? Gar keiner. John Mechie, aber keine Konkurrenz. Na gut, dann würde ich mal sagen, danke fürs Zugucken, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.